Hello everyone, and welcome to the 5th installment of our Advance Wars Dual Strike stream. And I'd just like to apologise for missing last week's stream. I was away on a work course, sort of almost like a paid holiday actually, but oh well. It's RiggyRob here, and Pimmsy is here for the time being, but she's feeling a bit unwell today, so she might end up leaving in later. Right, we'll just get back into it. So, I believe we're up to mission 16. Alright. Sure you want to go it alone, Hawk? These allied geeks are going to team up on you. Their backs are to the wall, and I've got 2 pipe runners ready for action. But I'm more curious about what you think of our new Black Hole Army Lash. It's as evil as ever, isn't it? World domination and all that. We've drained so much of the planet's energy that it's turning into a wasteland. What's the point? Is this prize worth dying for? Is this a noble end? What's the big deal? We can always just fix it later, right? I'm the one who disposed of Sturm, and this short leash is beginning to chafe. This is no way to use a trained army. Maybe it's not for me to say, but if anyone wants to use the army to pursue his own personal goals... Shush! What are you whining about? This isn't like you at all, Hawk. The allies are going to escape. I think you'll feel better after you crush them. You may be right. I better deal with the problem at hand first. Weak. We're trapped behind a bunch of pipes. Do we head for the sea or keep it on the ground? That's a tough call, but if we take out the 3 mini cannons on the left, we'll take the wind out of their sails. Let's head that direction. To check a mini cannon's range of fire, touch and hold it for a few seconds. The highlighted area shows how far they can fire. Try to stay out of that range. The weapons in the upper right are indirect combat units, called pipe runners. If they get around to us, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. They can only move on those pipes. If we can destroy the joints, they won't be able to get this far. But if we create an opening in the pipe, the enemy forces will pour in. We're in quite a pickle, eh? Sitting here yapping ain't improving the situation. Let's get with the busting. Forcing our way out, as Jake and Grim have suggested, is definitely an option. And word is the enemy has a research lab near Cape Houdin. I think we might find a map leading to it in one of the cities on the coast here. We may not have the manpower to spare, but finding it would be a big bonus. You got it, let's roll. You've got 3 mini cannons to level. Okay, so for this mission, it's one of those missions that I struggle with every now and then, just because I don't like being trapped behind these pipes, and also trying to get the materials and the map for the excuse me, for the laboratory.
Excuse me, where's my tongue? Does the tongue go?
These pipe runners are kind of annoying. They've got a large movement range, so by the time they get to here, I believe the map for the lab is in this city here. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and break open this joint here, force our way through, and try and get this. I think actually they'll move past that in time. We might have to bait some units towards them just to stop them from trying to attack infantry units here. So the goal of this mission is to destroy all of these mini cannons. So what we'll do is we'll let the bomber and the B-copters come towards us, and we'll be able to deal with them with missiles and the anti-air units.
Am I correct in assuming that you do not want to watch Magic Mike with me?
I am correct. Yes, you are. I do not want to watch that.
I'm going to go and
okay,
enjoy
fair enough.
myself. Who is it, Ryan Reynolds, is it?
No, not Ryan Reynolds. I believe it is Channing Tatum. Yeah. Okay, so for this mission, I think I will go with Jess and Javier. I believe Jess has got increased firepower with increased firepower with vehicle units, but air and naval units are comparatively weak. Oh, you're asking where it is? I have no idea where it is. Looks like you're gonna have to go on an adventure.
We took DVD somewhere. Where did we take them?
I don't know. But for this map, we've got quite a few vehicular units. We've got artillery, rockets, MD tanks, and so on. So the fact that she's weak with air units and sea units doesn't matter too much. So we'll stick with Jess, and because Javier's got the best synergy, I think. Oh, actually, no. Let's try Jake. Jess and Jake should be pretty good team. And with Jake, we can add a few skills. So we'll have indirect attack, direct attack, and let's see. There is a comm tower on this map, but it might be worth having capture instead. Yeah, we'll go with capture. And indirect fire defense, just for those pipe runners. Okay, Jess and Jake, I think that's a good team. And right, let's go for it. Deploy. Mission 16, Snow Hunters. Yeah, excuse me. Your name is Jake, isn't it? I've heard a lot about you. I think teaming up with you for a tag battle will prove interesting. You know it, Jess. You and me are gonna take them to school. Okay, so first of all, I think we're gonna try and break through this pipe here and stop this infantry unit from capturing the base. So, rockets away. Oh, hang on. Did I change the visuals? No, it's because it's attacking a pipe. Silly me, forgetting that. Okay. So we've got Neo tanks, MD tanks, artillery. So let's shift all of our units to block that hole up for the time being. I do not have your 3DS now.
You know, one that's right next to your head.
Oh, is it? Oh, excuse me. Yes, it is there. Okay, so the Neo tank has the highest movement range, so we want to try and avoid getting the first hit on that. We're on a sort of time pressure just because the pipe runners have a large movement range, but there's not much we can do to stop that, I guess. So, bombers, and we'll start putting missiles units there. One feature of this map that I really hate is the fact that Hawk's CO power takes away HP from your units. So, for the time being, if there's nothing else for units to do, they'll just stay on the cities for now. And that'll do for this turn. Okay. Yep, pretty much expected. Let's see. Yeah, so tank units. That's not too bad. We'll be able to deal with this. So I think, yeah, the bomber just moved straight into the range of the missile unit, so that's a bit stupid of it. Could take it out in one hit. And that's made things a lot easier for the south side. Right, okay.
What do you expect from computer generated?
Well, you know, sometimes the AI has pretty clever strategies, I'd say.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. No, maybe not, but let's see, what's the best way to do this? Attack with this rocket unit here. And then we'll try and use the other rockets to finish off. See, if I had extra indirect attack power, that probably would have killed the tank units. Maybe you just need to get a bit lucky with it. Yeah, I wasn't lucky there. Right, so let's clear a way for our tanks to get through. The thing with this is that they've managed to sort of block up the hole with their own artillery units, so it's going to be quite difficult to try and break through. 88% is not enough. Okay, what we'll do, move mech unit here. We will keep the... I think if we try and attack, the MD tank's going to suffer heavy losses, so we'll block up with the tank unit for now, and then when they try coming through, they'll be met with the high defense of the MD tanks. Yeah, I like this plan. That'll do. And let's see. Range of the. It's not too bad. Move the anti-air units down. And that'll do it for this turn. Alright, Hawk, let's see what you got. I have a feeling the MD, this tank might survive. Yeah, 3 health. And there's no way for it to be counter-attacked, so that's pretty good. And that's the difficult part of this level, is that the fact that the pipe runners are already at the city where the map for the lab is. So we can't put units there just yet until we do something sneaky, which is launching this missile silo. So, what would be the best? This is probably the best. Even though we hit our own tank unit, we'll be able to sort of push through, I guess. So, let's get this up here. Can't hit the B-copter with the missiles, that's fine. Finish off the infantry unit with a very minimum pip of health left. Okay, so 61%. It's not as much as I was expecting it to be. I was hoping to be able to finish it off, but it doesn't look like that's the case. And let's start breaking open the very top joint of the pipe. And can we lure the pipe runner units? They can reach all the way, so maybe they'll come to around about here, or maybe there, to block up the pipe joint. Let's see. Move artillery here to get the Neo tank if it stays there. And let's move. The tank unit at 1 health isn't going to be very useful, so we'll join these together, stick the MD tank behind, start making a move on this infantry unit. 1 hit KO would be nice. Thank you. Just check we're out of the range of the mini cannon. Alright. This is going good. I'm feeling positive about this one. Nothing we can really do about the mech unit being hit by the B-copter, but oh well. Let's see, if B-copter took on the mech unit, how much range does the missiles have? Not that much, oh well. We'll stick there for now. Okay, so he's got his first CO power up. Probably going to wait for the super CO power to take off 2 health. Try and stay on the cities for that turn. Oh, B-copters went into the range of the missiles. That's quite a fortuitous move for us. Okay, so we've got counter-attack by artillery. Not too bad. Only 2 health. So, as we thought... Oh, actually, it's not covering the city. Alright, let's do this. We'll move mech unit onto the comm tower, infantry unit there. Right, so artillery to attack the infantry to stop capturing the base. Yeah, it might be just my memories failing me, but I seem to remember having much more trouble with this mission in the past. And I'm pretty sure I wasn't doing it on hard mode either. This is going pretty well, actually. Okay, so... 78%. Yeah, let's go for that. Be useful to create some space to maneuver in. So, MB tanks. And then probably artillery might be the best idea. So, artillery here. Yeah. 50%. That's not great. So what? We'll do this. And then we'll try the artillery unit to the top. Because the other units have had a little bit of health taken off them, so they'll do some little damage in counter-attacking. Do the rockets to support. And also bait the, let's see, actually. If we can stick. Nah. The missile units I wanted to move into the range of the pipe runner to sort of bait it to attack that, but it can't actually reach its own range of the pipe runner, so we'll take out the B-copters. And we will make a start on the mini cannons. Let's see how much damage the anti-air unit can do. 12, that's not great. Especially with only 8 chances to hit. Let's start moving the mechanic there. Right. Let's check this range again. So it's to the right of the woods. It's a safe place. Can't reach this right of the woods, that's fine. We'll just keep it there. And because we have a Super CO powered charge with Jess, we'll switch over to Jake. And because he's got the indirect defense skill, hopefully it will not be too bad. But again, this is the main reason I hate Hawk, is the fact that he takes off health from your units. It's just really annoying to deal with. And it affects every single unit on the map, and it's just crazy. Oh well. Okay, let's see what the damage is for this turn. Oh, I also forgot that his units repair 2 HP for his turn. So actually, I might have been better off trying to finish off units than sort of weakly damage them to maybe 5 health, get back up to 7. 1-hit KO with a pipe runner. But I am confident that we can capture the map for the pipe runner lab and we'll get the mission. So that was the main trouble I had with the Black Boats Ahoy mission. Ah, they managed to break through, that's not good. Ooh. Yeah, not going well. Okay, so it's time for Attack Power. What's up now? Woo. I hear the pitter-patter of feet coming down the stairs.
You have headphones.
Headphones?
Set my paper up so I can make my just like the paper.
Ah, okay. I believe the headphones are down there, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get capturing.
Having cider? Having cider?
Maybe I will. Maybe I'm not a raging alcoholic like someone.
It's summer, it's sunny, it's
Okay, so finish off this infantry from capturing the base. See, the problem now is that I don't actually have all that many units to attack with. Right. First things first, that Neo tank is going to be a problem, so we'll need to take that out. I'm not sure whether Jess's Super CO power actually has the increased range that Jake does. It'll be interesting to see at least. Okay. 9%, not great. What did you do to APC? 44. We'll make a start on the APC. And then we'll attack them in the cannon. Right, so start moving the units out of the way with the Neo tank, because that'll be a bad time. I'll keep it in there. Let's see. Would it be better to try and take a Neo tank? No, probably not. Okay. Take on this artillery unit as much as we can, and then we might have to sort of order a full-scale retreat. Just another CO? Guess again. Swapping their feet. Okay. Capture. Almost. Get it done by next turn at least. And we'll make a very slow start on capturing this port here, because I think it might be useful to take out the mini cannons. First move APC out of the way. Okay, so this is going to be a slog to get through all these 3 mini cannons here. Let's see. No, she doesn't have the increased range. That's a bit of a bummer. Right. Okay. We'll move artillery there. Move tank here, but not fire. Move into the HQ. And there's nothing we can really do with this missile unit, so we'll try moving it up to the city to act as bait if we can. And that will do, I believe. There we go. So I believe I'm going to get a pretty poor technique score on this map. I really hate this map. I just do not like it. But we might struggle through. Oh, that's clever. I have forgotten that pipe runners can travel over the factories. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem really bad. The research lab location has been discovered, has it? Yep, you bet your ass. Oh, 1 step away. Oh well. Okay. We can take out this Neo tank here, that's fine. The problem will be getting attacked by all these other units. So we'll move the tank down. Finish off the Neo tank. Incredible! Alright. Let's see. I'm going to leave the tank on this city and not sort of block it off with the missile units, because if it does, the artilleries can both counter-attack the MD tank. So...
Before you get angry at me for watching something without you, I can't find Magic Mike, so I'm watching a movie on Netflix about evil leprechauns. Is that okay?
Yes, a movie about evil leprechauns does not sound like the thing that I would enjoy.
I didn't think it was, but I just wanted to check. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Okay, so this mission is going to get very slow to this end now. Mainly because those pipe runners are going to cause me a big problem. But, damn it! I thought having the tank as bait would actually go well with trying to kill off the MD tank. But I guess not. Right. Let's make a start on capturing this again. Oops. 9%. Oh, this is going to be tedious. Tediously slow. Okay. Into the lander we go. And we'll move the mech unit off eventually. So. Counter-attack. Artillery here. Alright, nice. Not great. Tell you what, we'll move the artillery here. Pipe runner can't hit the tank on the city. Can the MB tank hit the missiles? Yes, so we'll leave it as bait. And that'll do it for this turn. Whew. 7th day. No. Well, luckily enough, we know that the artillery can't finish it off for some reason. I'm sure it was in range actually. Oh well. Carry on attacking the mini cannon. Mini cannon here. Whew. We're gonna start running out of supplies soon. Whew. I almost thought that was in range, but never mind. Okay, so pipe runner is in the range of the tanks, so have the MD tank first. And I wonder if Jess's full strength tank unit is enough to do enough to the MD tank to avoid being counter-attacked heavily. Probably not, but it's worth a go. 16%. Not great. Yeah, it's not too bad. The main thing is that as long as the MD tank stays within the range of the artillery without finishing either of them off, you should be okay. Okay, that'll do. So yeah, I don't think I'm getting S rank on this mission, but I'll live with it. Got the mission at the very least, so. Okay. MD tank finishing off time. How much? Yeah. So the pipe runner will probably kill our artillery next turn. But again, there's not much we can do about that. So let's try. See, the problem now is that the APC is in the range of the pipe runner. So I need to move it here to avoid getting hit, so that we can start refueling the anti-air units to attack the mini cannon. Alright, we've got one down. And I believe that gives you an extra 20 points for your rank or score at the end of the mission. So we might be okay to get a decent score on this. I'm not holding out much hope for it, but oh well. Right, what was this? I believe sticking the artillery here is for the best. And once we've taken care of this MD tank, they have no more direct attack units. So it'll be a slow and steady finish to the end. Not even 1%. Okay, right. I'm actually interested to see, did that take up all of the pipe runner's fuel? No. Okay. So, there's literally no safe place for the APC anymore, so we'll stick in the woods for the most defense. How many? We've got 4 cannons for the Vulcans on the anti-air units left, so make a start with those. Right. So, because we're going to have a pretty poor technique score on this map, I'm going to try and destroy all of the pipe joints, or as many as possible at least. So that way we get an extra 10 points per joint, not the 20 like I said before. Silly me. Ah, it's in the range of the mini cannon. And again, Black Hawk is an annoying CO power just because it takes off health from your own units. So we'll wave goodbye to the APC. And what else? Okay, so make a very slow start on capturing the comm tower. Move infantry onto there. We'll change over to Jake for next turn so that he gets the extra capture. But it's still going to take 3 days actually, so it doesn't matter all that much. So, pipe runner can hit the artillery. So it might be worth taking on the APCs over here. That pipe runner is going to stay there. So we'll lead the pipe runners on a merry chase. Let's change over to Jake for the extra capture power. And we'll make a battleship and we'll finally end this mission. Okay, so. Capture. One more left. Lots more left for that one. 7%. Gonna run out of supplies for the anti-air units on the next turn. Let's see. What's the range on that? Yeah, it's not too bad. Move here. Start attacking this here. Try and increase our power score as much as possible. End turn. So are those pipe runners not going to move from there? That's interesting. So 60% on the APC, finish it off with the tank, and then we'll start making a move on the pipe joints as well. I understand that this is not the most thrilling viewing, but this is what happens when you sort of get reduced to the worst units on your team. But at least we've got a port now, so we can start making battleships. And now the anti-air units are both out. So, it's going to take a long road to refuel them and resupply them at the cities. Okay. Interesting strategy. Okay. So, I wonder if they are trying to preserve the pipe joints. That's an interesting technique. So, let's attack the pipe runner. And we'll suffer a hit from one of them at the very least. But, we've got one out of the way. Increase that power score a little bit more. Keep capturing this. And let's go for the battleship. And we'll finally end up finishing this level. Right, so what would be the best? Pipe runner's not going to move. It's probably going to attack the tank. So, let's change over to Jess. Hopefully she'll get her Super CO power built up a little bit. Right, went for the artillery unit. Is it a one-hit KO? No. Very odd. Okay, so battleships ahoy! Let's actually move the infantry off. And again, I should have actually kept on with Jake for that, but oh well. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Let's use our power for this turn. The pipe runner will probably start making a getaway once it gets hit by the tank. But that'll just leave a bit of space for the artillery to be safely repaired. Yeah, there we go. Safe and sound. And switch. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Okay, is the battleship in range of the mini cannon? Yes! Fire! Alright. So, 2 more turns and we should be good. Actually... because I used Jess's power, the anti-air units are refueled. So, let's start making their way back. And let's see. Pipe runner is no longer in the tank's range. That's fine. Stick the artillery there. And we'll stick the tank here and make an attack on the pipe jump next to him. Okay. So I think for this mission we're going to have an A rank. I don't think we'll do much better than that. Can we break that? No. But we'll break it with the tank. Get an extra 10 points. Move the battleship up. Anti-air units on the sides. And there we go. Okay. End the turn. We'll use the power on the next turn. See how it goes. Well, that should be the end of the mission. Here we go. Power. Bring it! Whew. Again, stressful mission. I don't like it. I always hate facing COs that take HP off your units just because it becomes a pain to try and manage them again. Repair them or... You know, it just puts your plans out of kilter. Okay, so... Is that everything we can do? Yeah, no other units can be killed, so we'll just finish off with the battleship. Oh, is... Ooh! Silly me! Here's me thinking that... Ah, yes, we can. So, CEOs from Macroland have become involved. That explains this outcome. Hawk, you're still with Black Hole? You're not seriously going to fight us again, are you? I have no desire to trade blows with you. I'm going to bow out for the time being. There are some things I must investigate before I commit myself to this. There he goes. What is it with that guy? Even when he loses, he acts like he won. His bearing speaks of an unusually strong character. I didn't know Black Hole had CEOs as bad as that dude. What do they need black crystals for when they've got him? I wonder if there's some kind of rift within Black Hole itself. He said there was something he wanted to investigate, didn't he? Either way, we need to get going. Where's the next stop on our little road trip? Way out west, we've got reports of a big desert and a massive energy spike. From the way the enemy troops keep getting stronger, I'm guessing it's the enemy HQ. I'm curious about what Hawk's up to. We'll have to check that out sooner or later. Okay, let's see what the damage was. 297. Still an A rank, even though it's technically... I'm not sure what the cutoff point is for S rank, but it's probably 75 on each of speed, power, and technique. So because technique was lower, that's the reason why we got an A rank. But oh well. Let's move on. We work pretty well together, Jess. It's a time thing. Oh, I like that quote. Okay. So, yeah, I lost quite a few of those. Didn't kill as many of those as I wanted to, but oh well. So, that was mission 16. Let's rotate our saves. That was mission 16, and now we're moving on to mission 17.